Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm not going to do a tarot reading for this video, but I want to talk about negative energy. And I would think mostly everyone that's watching me is like me, as an empath or a highly sensitive person. So I've noticed actually lately that, which I haven't had that in quite some time, that people tend to recently again dump on me, like dump a lot, all their crap. And I know there's a lot going on in this world, and I'm sure you've experienced this with others, but of course we're not garbage cans. So the last time, which was a newer friend, and I know for most of the time, like this newer friend, they don't do it on purpose, but it was rather heavy, and it not only came from her, but something that I talked about with her that I won't get into right now. um, it's like interesting how, although I wouldn't call her an energy vampire, but how people tend to, if they're not like dumping on you, but they want to extract so much information from you, and you're like divulging a lot, you know what I'm talking about, and then it drains you. That's how I was feeling too. It was like from both our sides, more from her side though, and it was very intense. I was like, wow. About death, about addiction, about mental illness, which I've experienced with people close to me. So it was very heavy. But I put a white light of protection around me. I really grounded my feet into the earth, which really helped me to not have to pick up, all that, absorb it. But of course, I allowed the conversation to go on way too long, because I was walking with her outside in nature, which you would think that's a good time to rest and rejuvenate, right? But I was walking with her, and I saw like, wow, this is not helping me. It's like, so I mean, I'm learning too, right? Like I can say like, oh, can we talk about something else? Or not even can we, like, I don't feel comfortable, this is really draining me at this time, let's talk about something else right now, and divert the conversation, because we deserve to be feeling well and happy, and have those boundaries with others, and not take on all their crap all the time. And I'm sure you felt that way, and as I want to devote a lot of this channel to health, um, I noticed like growing up, and I didn't know what that meant, an empath. I never heard of that until like the beginning of my awakening journey, that I heard the word empath, and then it made complete sense, like, oh, that's me. So I always, I didn't feel well growing up. I was sick a lot. I didn't feel well, always off, something going on. I didn't even understand what was happening. So yeah, I was picking up a lot from others, absorbing it all in, not feeling well. Yeah, just ill, off. So yeah, I absorbed a lot of stuff. And we don't have to do that anymore. We can, as well, we can decide to, in meditation, right, to cut, with like Archangel Michael's help, if you connect to him, or angels or archangels, to cut cords with people in our lives, even that can really drain us, and like cut those energetic cords, so we don't continue to pick up their energy, which we know energy is energy. It doesn't matter if we're around someone, we can still pick up their energy. So cut those cords, very important, right? Be out in nature, take some deep breaths, really be in the moment as much as possible. Focus ourselves, like back to ourselves, not focusing on other people and picking up their stuff. Not easy, right? When you're, of course, with family or, in a relationship or whatever's going on, right? Or anyone, like at work or whatever it is. So taking those pauses, breathing, taking that time out for yourself, all those ways, cutting cords, journaling, being barefoot. I'm barefoot right now, outside here, although there's concrete on the floor. But anyways, the point is, that helps, right? That helps a lot. So I hope this helped you in some way for today. And this is my garden back at home. I'm not always in LA, so I wanted to show you. So yeah, that's so important. We don't need to allow that negativity in, and I know, like, I'm sure you too, like, you're always like there to help other people, but first we have to help ourselves, and all that stress and anxiety and even like physical pain or whatever you might be experiencing could, most of the time not even be from you. So take that moment, pause, breathe, and really be aware, of who you're around and who you're connecting to as well. So have a wonderful rest of your day or evening whenever you watch this, and until next time, bye.